How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with more Veronica Mars as we're on episode 19 of season 2. And yeah, we're only a couple of a few episodes away until we do conclude things, and we do get full answers in regards to the bus incident that we began the season on. Of course, it was very trippy in relation to that with the last episode. But obviously mixing in with Veronica and her struggles, I would say, given she was, just completely out of it. So, and of course, having those dreams and all of that, it's going to absolutely tire you out as well, especially considering the conviction she has in terms of she should have been on the bus that day. But yeah, so... but again, there were some very, very trippy moments with that last episode. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this episode. So why don't we get into episode 19 for this season? Let's go.
Covering them, but the motion of their bodies suggested copulation.
It just looked like sex.
And sounded like
sex.
sex.
Come on!
Is this an area you have a particular knowledge in, Miss Mars?
Mr. Lavoie.
Really? What a dick!
Having sex, I need... It's a grave accusation.
Not to a murderer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where does that stop a murderer?
Are you still keeping in touch with Duncan, Kane?
Was using the life insurance they had taken out for Dick and Cassidy as a tax shelter.
As a
the payout
tax
on their policy
shelter.
is over 8 figures, and here's the kicker. The beneficiary, should both brothers die simultaneously, Kendall Casablancas.
The wicked stepmother trying to bump off her rich husband's spawn.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's breakfast time. Come and get it, girl.
Oh, no. We're not seeing this shit. We are.
Someone was hungry, huh?
Wow.
Someone is baby talking a python.
I got mugged by my own principal. I took my cell phone interceptor and apparently plan on keeping it until the end of the year. What happened to end of the day? Why wasn't that working?
Everyone's still.
Life's getting a bit more stricter.
He changed his lock.
Of course
Man,
he did.
He's gotten paranoid.
Wait. Did Keith say... Remember the last episode? Did Keith say something? You might want to change your locks or something like that, considering Veronica was hidden in the closet. I'm wondering if Keith said something. Not like outright throwing Veronica, to the wolves or anything like that. As in, oh yeah, Veronica was in here. But it was just merely a suggestion.
Wasn't asking.
So, what? I'm supposed to go out and find you a prom date?
She's supposed to...
I want to go with your friend Mac.
No.
I think that can be arranged.
Alright,
My
maybe.
dad always has bus circle duty immediately after the last. So, Mac, what color dress are you wearing?
I'm actually wearing pants.
Oh!
I just don't want the
Oh,
corsage
no.
to be like blue and your dress is red and you think I'm an idiot.
Oh no! She hasn't even said shit to Mac.
Veronica?
Oh, your cell phone interceptor. Soon he's gonna miss prom.
Yeah? Well, I'm sure he's crushed.
So I found this in Clemens'
Wow,
office.
what a dick!
According to the note, got the limo. You, Mr. I Sacrifice Rats, even put a dead one on the bus to force the rich kids into it.
I mean, it's all very apt, isn't it? It's lining up well.
Black limo confused?
Nope. You put the bomb in Dick's goodie bag. You didn't realize he gave his bag to Bettina.
You really think any of
Yes.
those 09ers was worth all that effort to me?
Logan was.
He wasn't even there.
He was supposed to be.
My dog, Apache. Someone ran over him.
Oh no.
They swerved right onto the lawn and they killed him.
That really sucks.
Just getting flashbacks to last season's episode.
None.
But you'll keep looking.
I would.
I will.
So if it's in regards
Can
to
no
a
one
dog,
find-
I definitely would. And I would find the bastard, and it would not be a good time for that piece of shit.
$6.75 an hour isn't gonna keep your dog in sweaters.
The Cook family assets have been frozen. The only company at home are repossessors.
Okay, I'll see what I can
You
do.
need to do the like, any little helps, I guess.
You'll vouch for her? If she sucks, you'll fire her?
Yeah, sure.
She can start tomorrow.
You know what? If jobs were easy like that, that would be great. Right?
You think you could stomach finding out if Logan happened to be with Kendall at the time of the crash?
No, that disgust says it all. Like,
As a rule, I like to start every school day with a hot blonde. But considering her husband's fondness for handguns and the fact that Dick and Beaver could come home any minute, who could blame her? Anything else? Oh,
Hey.
I got to second base with Tammy Forrester in 8th grade in Duncan's closet.
God's
Last summer, I knew
sake.
this townie girl,
Guy in the car did.
Where? When?
September 13th, 7 p.m. Pacific Coast Highway.
Nice
Gee.
specification
Passed by
there.
our limo just a few minutes before the bus went off the cliff.
Well, that ain't ominous. That ain't ominous whatsoever. The fact that, yeah. This all ties into relation to the bus. Yeah, great. Just great.
Jane's got a date this weekend. Why are you so worried about what other people
There's that
think?
old prom thing.
I mean, you're already that girl whose dad blew up the kids. Think anyone's out there saying, yeah, but at least she keeps her hands off of other girls' ex-boyfriends?
Thanks for breaking it down, Wallace.
Hey, come on. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get what you were trying to say, but you could have used a bit of delicacy, I'm just saying, bud.
And as a bonus, I won't beat you silly.
Might like that.
Yeah, apparently.
No, I don't think you would.
So back.
Just a little, it's just a little flick.
I really want this guy found.
Why? Oof. I'm scared. I can imagine that, that bow and arrow might be put to use when he finds this guy.
He got a cigarette lighter to his face when he missed a payment. People
Oof.
are gonna die, Weevil. Your people. Thought you should know.
It's so difficult. Because you just threw me like trash.
Hello, weird hairdo girl who's
That-
not Kendall.
Yeah!
It's weird.
I don't get it.
Neither did I until I found this.
And
The
she
real
took
Kendall
her
shifted his bed.
identity?
And even weirder still, Miss Banks, or fake Kendall, was at the wheel when she was killed.
The lengths
What
a woman
the
will go to
sh-
shave a few years off her age.
Or the name change has...
Oh, poor Keith!
Well, I thought it was some pretty sweet detectiving.
I gotta run.
He was... Give him his flowers! That was impressive, Keith. I think what you've just done is absolutely incredible and mind-blowing. Poor Keith. Just leave him hanging.
The neighborhood. A barracuda?
Young lady, I haven't seen anything since my cataracts came
Yeah,
back.
have you seen?
I'm sorry.
What do you want with my car?
Wow. It's
Oh,
yours.
no.
It's just that my dad is super into them and he's out.
I love it. Love it. Yeah. So someone's definitely taking advantage of this woman's inability
Hello,
to see
Mr.
and all of that.
Living in Neptune, California. I only know because she sent her mom a get well soon card a few months back.
Did you happen to keep the return address?
There wasn't one. I guess she
Of
don't
course.
want us riding her back.
Of course.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Banks.
But you find her. You mind telling her her mom passed on?
Oh, shit!
You heard it. Fair enough. Second question. Why were you following the school bus the day of the crash?
Servando, I love the guy, but he was book smart and street dumb. He was telling anybody who listened that we hustled Liam Fitzpatrick, and word was out that Liam was looking for him.
So he's just
in case.
Yeah, he was just trying to protect him because, well, the
Believe me?
Fitzpatricks
How could I
are not
when you're batting those
exactly,
Maybelline lashes at me.
they're not exactly pleasant.
Jump through all your hoops just so...
Lucky I have a copy of this, huh?
Let him finish.
say we figure out who some of those fine folks are?
I like you a lot, Wallace. Too much, I think.
Then the hell would anyone else think?
I've been accepted to the Sorbonne.
Hey, that's great.
It's in Paris.
Ah!
I leave the day after graduation.
Well, at least now we know how Jackie's not appearing in season 3.
See anybody but me coming toward the car, you get the hell out of here. You understand?
Where are you? Dad.
Hello?
Dad, talk to me. What's going on?
Oh, shit!
I have a daughter. We've met. Sweet girl. I'll keep an eye on her when you're gone.
You piece of shit. I want Keith to do something badass to this. Yes! Like that! Let's go! Beat this pissant up. Oi.
Move or you're a hood ornament.
At least we know. So I'm not surprised that he was the one that messed up Harry's dog.
Why was the former sheriff in my house?
He'd say.
Barracuda?
Yep. You find anything in the house? Say, plans to blow up the bus?
Just this. Her hard drive.
Nothing massive, right? Nothing big.
Printing every email, every document.
Your
Should have said something, Veronica.
Little computer humor for you there.
I liked it better when you weren't speaking to me.
Can't stay mad at her.
Stay awake. People need to study. It's called pusher for a reason.
It's just the way they're just tormenting.
What do you say we try a new motivational technique?
Oh, no. Oh, here's trouble. Weevil. Yeah.
So, what? We just shake hands and walk away like gentlemen?
Yeah, that would be great.
The handshake, but I'm fine with the walking away.
You know, retirement ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Lawyers on speed, coked up pro athletes, celebrities' kids rolling on E. Ask yourself this question: exactly how much business did Heidi Fleiss do in her little book?
Oh my goodness!
Might want to hold on to that for me.
Collateral.
You might want to watch your back.
Why? You're gonna be watching it for me.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, Weevil! I knew you'd come through for us, Weevil!
All right, boys. You're on your own now.
Oh. I mean, he wasn't seeing them like, that's it though. He's not. He still remembers them throwing him to the sharks.
About that little old lady with the barracuda, Mary McDonald, is Liam Fitzpatrick's maternal grandmother.
Ah!
That it?
Damn! What the hell?
Weevil said that
Fraud. Cormac and Kendall were partners, grifters, working the long con. She was his roper. That stint she did, I think she took the rap for Cormac, save him a third strike. I'd say the rest of the Fitzpatricks owe Kendall the big one.
Yeah.
So, what do you say?
Oh, at least they're making the
You got a
best they
problem?
can. Yes. Make the best of what we have now.
I'll do that.
Aaron's Oscar statue.
What?
Shit.
But doesn't that help us?
No, because it's got
I mean,
Duncan's
with his
hair,
prosecution?
right?
Honey, in addition to Lily's blood, the sheriff found some of Duncan's hair on the murder weapon.
Wow.
To save his life?
I'm asking not to tell him so my brother doesn't spend the rest of his life in prison because he put a razor-cut, three-blade broadhead arrow through Liam Fitzpatrick's throat.
Billy!
Woo!
Who is it? Were you able to find out who ran over my dog?
Shit.
No.
Oh no. Damn. It was just very, very fascinating, this episode, in terms of furthering little bits and pieces, especially with Kendall's story, which, you know, took strands of there was just strands of intriguement when it comes to her story because of the fact that while she's going by a fake name, she has this criminal record and is and was, you know, working alongside a Fitzpatrick. So, yeah. I mean, it could. If anything, it does really increase the likelihood she was involved in this whole shebang with the bus incident. That she was hoping to, like, especially with the fact that she went to such drastic measures to take the name of someone who, you know, and she was involved in this incident with the real Kendall, as well, to make matters worse. It makes it even more likely that that she was involved. She was hoping to be able to exploit enough money from Dick and Beaver's death, and yeah. So I just wonder how this whole thing with Beaver is gonna, like, because there's gonna be some heavy repercussions on her, like with this whole business when everything comes out in the open. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I feel like Kendall could have been the one, because I don't know if it's gonna be the Fitzpatricks necessarily. I mean, they're definitely surely have to play some kind of involvement, but in terms of the ones who've pushed the trigger and all of that, I think it all relates to Kendall, if anything, just because, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's Weevil again, because I know there's been quite the like, especially from what Veronica had in terms of her dreams and all of that last week, in last week's episode, there was quite the heavy insinuation that, okay, well, let's have a glance at Weevil, because he could be a suspect in all of this, but I don't think it is, especially in regards to you know, what we've just dealt with the whole Thumper situation. And yeah, I mean, I feel like with Weevil, there's no way, especially when it comes to I mean, he in this week's edition, he did claim that he was following Servando because he was trying to protect him, because he got a bit too ambitious when it came to the Fitzpatricks. And as I've said, the Fitzpatricks are far from the most benevolent people on this show. So yeah, but I just keep thinking back to Thumper and all of that, and there does seem to be a bit of I don't know. I wouldn't say discretion, but more so safety as well, in terms of, well, he could have taken Thumper out where it could have impacted the lives of others and all of that, but there was a bit of discretion in terms of his location and all of that. So this kind of does feel a bit contradictory as well at the same time, in terms of there isn't as much discretion as it with this bus. If anything, it's the opposite of that. So I don't feel like it's Weevil. Plus, it's so obvious. I feel like you're not going to have someone who, you know, we've known since the very, very first episode. It's just a probability, and not a for me, it's not a serious contention when it comes to okay, who are we accusing? So yeah. Maybe if it was someone like Dick, or, you know, a surprise entrance Beaver and all of that, I might see them having a bit more probability. But someone like Weaver, I don't think so. So, yeah, but... And plus, he has grown quite a bit over the course of these seasons. If like, it's so funny, though, because, I mean, obviously he was a pretty much a prime suspect when it came to what happened to Lily. But I feel like, you know, given what we knew about Lily and Weevil's dynamic, as well as the fact that, again, Weevil has grown. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put a serious contention from, you know, us having that, I guess, serious contention with Lily. And then, okay, well, Weevil's here again in serious contention to being the perpetrator. So, but yeah, but again, he has grown as well. So, yeah. It was just it's going to be very interesting, but Kendall does seem to be in pole position in terms of who could potentially have been responsible that day. So, and I wouldn't be surprised as well. Like, again, you get a Buffy alumni involved in this. I know we have a Buffy alumni anyways with Trina. I just realized how funny that is in terms of there being ambiguity to both Trina and Kendall's backstories in terms of, their identities and parental stuff that's happened and all of that. I just find it funny how it's both Buffy alumni, both Charisma and Allison, who, have that kind of whole kerfuffle with their identities and all of that. That kind of identity crisis. Of course, we found out who who Trina's biological parents were earlier this season. And we've now found out that with Kendall, she has taken on the life of someone who died eons ago. So, yeah. So that is kind of funny. So yeah, it was just really, really interesting to peer into the whole incident with Weevil and all of that. I just really did like the fact that he did really humble the Fitzpatricks. I do worry that there will be repercussions because they are not the kind of characters I would have imagined the Fitzpatricks to just lie down and worry, especially at the risk of exposure. So, yeah, but yeah, it was yeah, it was just really, really messed up. So, yeah. Not as messed up as what, yeah, not as messed up as what Liam did, should I say, because of what happened to the dog and all of that. So, yeah, but again, I mean, it wouldn't have been a surprise anyways because of the fact that, yeah, we know how ruthless he is. We know how ruthless the Fitzpatricks are. Again, with the whole PCHs and the way that they were tormenting. I think it was Harry's brother that, yeah, that they tormented again and again. Considering he sported a new black eye and all of that, and of course he had that alignment with the PCHs. It just really does suck that. Yeah, but again, I had a feeling that Veronica was because she had to tell Harry a lie and all of that, and lies can be a very, very painful dilemma, but Billy's trying to protect Harry at the end of the day, because otherwise Harry would be dead. We know how the Fitzpatricks roll. Harry would be dead, and most likely the brother would be as well. So yeah, but I mean, because Billy was, I'm gonna take something you love. So it just like as if you couldn't hate the bastard any further. I mean, this it's like the writers. It is like the writers are trying to find ways of making us, the viewer, be like, okay, so I know you might have already hated this. I know you might have already hated Liam before. Well, we're just gonna add more sprinkles to that in terms of the fact that he was responsible for killing Harry's dog. I didn't even think he was redeemable anyways before the revelation, but you know what? That just really cements it, doesn't it? In terms of, yeah, he's but again, you know what? I even said that, especially when it comes to the death of a dog and all, like, you think back to season 1 with that woman who you had that woman that Veronica helped out in terms of her missing dog and all of that, and then the way she kept stunning the guilty party over and over and over again. And I was like, you know what, though? Go off. Just go off. And it's the same with Harry. I mean, now, here's the problem. The problem is that if Harry went along with his revenge scheme against Liam, again, he would be dead. So, there's a bit of that idea of, I kind of want him to see him go off because Liam deserves it, and he's a piece of shit, and he brings disservice to the name Liam. Not just that, though, but, he is just evil incarnate. That's all I can just say. But at the same time, you don't want these two to die, Harry and his brother, because that is what's gonna happen. So I would be fully advocating for it, but if it weren't for the fact that if they weren't as ruthless as we know them to be, then yeah. So, I would say, you know what, go off. But, yeah, Veronica did him a solid, did both brothers a solid, to be fair. So, yeah, it might have been a bit rough to, for Billy to, keep this a bit of a secret, but at the same time, yeah, although I did like that monologue. I did find it very intriguing, that monologue with Veronica saying, you know, if Liam did die, would anyone be sad? No, not really. So, of course, she was also considering the fact that we had that squabble with Keith and Liam, but yeah, it's a tricky dilemma, but Veronica did good at the end of the day. So yeah. But yeah, it was a very interesting episode. I did like how we did get a bit of, when it comes to Jackie, she always especially with the whole Terrence situation, people will look at her and any kind of consequence that comes from him befalls upon poor Jackie. So it was really great that she had that she had some moments of greatness, I would say, in this episode. I mean, of course, there was the bit of miscommunication there from Wallace, which I'm like, oh, buddy, you should have worded that. But I know what he meant, though. But yeah, as well as the sad fact that she is departing, going to France. After graduation, so... But to be fair, I didn't expect to see Jackie in season 3. Mainly because of the whole shit show on Terrence and how that has reverberated onto her. So yeah, but at least we have, Jackie being accepted into a job thanks to Veronica, and Jackie just thriving. And not just that, though, but also, Jackie and Wallace have agreed... I guess, it's a no strings attached thing, isn't it? Because they've got 5 weeks. They may as well just enjoy, live for the now. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was a very interesting episode. I just feel so bad as well with Duncan's name getting dragged through the mud because of the course. We had that whole situation where Kendall did pick up the... piece of hair, and I had a feeling, especially when Aaron was like, it wasn't me, it was Duncan, and that them two were in cahoots, and she was getting a piece of hair from the same shower that Duncan's frequented. You kind of had a bit of a feeling that was all part of the plan. So I don't know if Duncan's gonna emerge in the final couple of episodes, because, I mean, surely he has to, right? At some point. Surely he has to, in order for this whole kerfuffle to be washed away. Because we know he didn't do it, but of course, there are gonna, even Veronica was questioned at the very beginning, and That asshole had the audacity to be like, are you sure it was that? Do you know how it works? It's piss off. So, yeah. But Duncan surely has to come back in the, final couple of episodes and all of that. I know he had a great swan song episode in Donut Run, but now that we've got this whole shit show going on in terms of, oh, we found Duncan's hair with Lily's blood. It's like, well, he has to come back, right? Surely. So, not to be arrested or anything, because, yeah, but you do worry. You do worry. But yeah, some interesting things that came about with this episode. So, yeah. Very interesting about Kendall's, I wouldn't say well, it is technically a secret identity, but also her involvement with the Fitzpatricks, with Cormac, and with Liam. So, yeah. And as if we couldn't hate Liam further before, I think he's gonna, like, if he does die in the show, he's gonna be one of those characters in TV that you're like, thank God, because he is evil incarnate, and no one can convince me otherwise. So, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!